All right, welcome back. We are back talking about turning UPX game currency into USD. So this is going to be part two. So if you haven't seen the first video, go back and watch that one. KO, how you doing?
Doing fantastic. I was hoping to have some better news that we had turned some of that UPX into USD by now, but that is not the case. But remember, I chose this property very, very carefully because I wanted to be okay with it if it did not sell, right? So it's in the Sunrise node in Vegas. So I like and support that node. So if I'm kind of stuck with the property for a while, then I'm totally happy with that. Also, the payout is decent on it. We did pay above the mint price a little bit, um, but overall, pretty decent property. So I'm not too bummed that it hasn't sold yet, but we're still trying. If you click on the property there, I've got it listed for $6.49, and I'll take it off for sale real quick. Let's see exactly what I got that for. So I just took it off for sale. Yeah, so we bought it for 16,500 UPIX. Now, something happened as soon as we shot that video, um, and it actually kind of hurt the floor in Vegas. We had that city release over on the left side, and as soon as that happened, a lot of cheap properties came out, and the floor in Vegas kind of, well, it dropped. It dropped from just under $5 all the way down to $3 for the time being. Um, but how can I sell that property over there for 649? It's because it's in the Sunrise node, and that um, makes it a little more valuable. So that's why I bought over there. That's why I think it'll flip. I think it'll sell. We just gotta give it some more time. I just checked the floor in Sunrise, and it's still the 649 is the floor. So if someone wants to go in there and purchase for USD, hopefully that'll be the one that they pick. Now I picked up another one in Sunrise. If you want to go over to the next property,
Yeah, let me pull
the
that
five.
one up. I think that's over on Prescott.
Yeah, it's just south of it. It's still in the Sunrise node. So I went with a little different strategy on this one. So I am constructing on that. It's the one with the construction on it right there. Um, Taking a little bit of a gamble. I think I'm taking a gamble that the small townhouse is going to be used in the upcoming Upland Wars. And so if I construct one and then it's done in time for the wars, then I think that those small houses will flip nicely. I think we could get even more for it than some of the other ones. Um, so taking a little longer play on this one, and I paid a little bit more for it. I think 17,900 UPX, something like that. But I'm hoping to get a better flip on it. So those are two properties we're trying to flip in the Sunrise node. Trying to take roughly 33,000 UPX and turn that into about, and I'd like to get at least $15 for that. Um, but we'll see how we fare here in the upcoming. Maybe take another week or two as the
Yeah, so
frost
that'd be
season
interesting to
is.
watch those price points. One that's got a house built on it. It could be valuable, like you said, in an event that's getting ready to come up for Sparklet Wars, and one with, without the structure. So it'd be interesting to see how they flip.
Yeah, and we're about week and a half away from the wars, and so that's really, I think, when the economy is going to start picking up. So I kind of got some things set and ready. Now, if you look at this little property right there, I could not believe it. This is the cheapest property I've minted, maybe since joining Upland 3
Wow.
years ago. If you click on more there, um,
Huge dividends.
oh shoot, so that one, I thought it told you how much I got it for. I'll tell you real quick. So I came across this little section of properties, and I got this property for 4,560 UPIX.
Oh, nice.
Now, the floor in Las Vegas was $5 a few weeks ago. It's not there right now, but I figured if I hold this a little bit longer, wait for the wars to come back, wait for the floor to go back up. Um, Even if I have to sell this at the $3 floor, it's still to turn 4,500 UPIX into $3 is really, really good.
Yeah, that's great. That's
Um,
what, 66%?
yeah, at least.
Somewhere. So, yeah, that's not bad at
And
all.
I these little L-shaped properties around too. I got quite a few of those as well for anywhere between 8 and 10,000 UPIX.
Okay. Yeah, there's one
Um,
available. This is a FSA. So,
yeah, so I picked up quite a few of those as well. I'll be able to flip those into again. I'm gonna be patient with those and wait for the floor to go back up to closer to $5. So even turning 8 or 9,000 UPIX into $5 is really good in Upland at the moment. So it used to be a little better, but right now it's kind of where we're at.
so something interesting you said that I picked up when we were over at 740 Concrete Court in Sunrise there is, recently we had an event, where there was an expansion of the Vegas area. So it's very comparable to like in real life with real estate. I know like when you have a neighborhood that's established and then you have new neighborhoods being built, usually there's, more incentives to get those properties or maybe a little bit cheaper. Or you can also pick, what you want to build on the properties. So it's kind of like real life a little bit, huh?
It really is. The markets ebb and flow just like real life. It's really interesting to keep track of and to watch. And so, it's also like real life. So I bought those properties, and then that city release happened and kind of tanked the floor right as I bought them.
Mm.
Which seems to happen every time I purchase crypto. I'm really good at making the crypto market go down. Um, so, but if you panic sell, so if I go sell everything I just got at the floor, I'm gonna, you know, not get nearly as much as if I'm just a little bit patient, or maybe just put a little strategy into, putting a structure on it, or um, putting it up at the right time to sell, like during the wars. So just I don't know. It's very comparable to real life, I would say.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's part two. So definitely watch out for part three. We're going to continue to follow these properties and see how they sell and the profits that you could make if you're patient. So we'll catch you guys when we sell them.
Sounds good.